welcome back to my channel. Oh, great start. Got an itch. Today's video is just going to be a standard day in the life kind of video. I think I am just going to bring you along with my normal day. I fancied turning the camera on today because I was a bit lonely, to be honest with you. I wanted somebody to talk to, and it feels like I am talking to my friends when I turn the camera on. So yeah, I thought I would just turn the camera on and talk, because I know you guys will be listening to it at some point. And it feels like I've got someone to talk to. So I just thought I'd film just a normal average day. Like, yeah, it might be really, really boring, but I find it really interesting because I am pretty damn nosy. I find it really interesting seeing how everybody else balances out their like home life, work life when they're self-employed. And like, I have home life, work life, mom life, and just general life. And I just find it really interesting seeing how everyone else balances it out. I am really bad at balancing it out. So say balance it out once more, Chloe. Go on, just once more, balancing it out. There we go. Got it out of my system. But yeah, I've got, sorry that the camera is so wobbly. I'm holding it rather than having it on a tripod because I was not planning on filming today. I just was sat on my phone and thought, what the heck, let's do it. Also, ignore the state of my skin. She's having a really bad time at the minute. I don't know what's going on with it. This is also my face as well. No makeup, nothing, because I didn't plan on filming. So I've got a makeup free day. But yeah, I've got 25 eBay parcels to pack. You can probably hear my dog having a drink in the background there. I've got 25 eBay parcels to pack, and I think 2 on Vinted. They're both, no, 3 on Vinted. One of them is a bundle. So yeah, I need to get that done. It's currently 10:30. So starting this vlog style video quite late. And then in between then I've got to pick the kids up from school, make dinner, do housework, all the mundane. Hello. A dog has decided to join me. All the mundane standard household stuff in between. And I thought I'd bring you along for all of it, just so you can see how I try and balance it out. I had to say it again, I'm sorry. There was no, I couldn't think of any other word. Yeah, so, sorry. But yeah, I just wanted somebody to talk to, really. Whether this makes it onto YouTube or not is anybody's guess. It's going to be a rambly video. If you're not here for the rambly videos, this is not the video for you. If you're here just for the hauls and the informational videos, informational? That's not a real word, is it? Informative videos, this is not the video for you. This is going to be more of a chilled out, life update, vlog style video. So yeah, have I got any life updates to update you on? Because I might do that now while we're just sitting and chatting and chilling. Not really. My life's not been very interesting lately. Just work and doctors and hospital appointments. That's all I do at the minute. Me and my husband did go for a little mini break in York, which you may have already seen a haul video for that. That was really nice. If you've not been to York, York is lovely. It's a really nice city. I would definitely recommend. It was about 2 hours away from us and it was really lovely. We really enjoyed it. The charity shops were quite good there as well, to be fair. They're not the cheapest by all means, but it was quite nice. We enjoyed it. It was like, oh, sorry, itchy nose. Yeah, it was, they know what they're selling. Like, there's some good brands and stuff, because like there's some really good shops there. But yeah, it was nice. We also went to the York outlet, like shopping outlet, which was decent. bought myself some new Doc Martens sandals, which I've been after for a couple of years, but I've been trying to find them in a charity shop, but I've just never had the best of luck finding them in my size. I have quite a small shoe size, I'm a size 4, and I've just never had the best of luck finding them. So I finally treated myself to some sandals, and it's not quite the weather for it yet, but I've still been wearing them. I've just had cold toes. Other than that, life update. I have a eye appointment. By the time you've watched this video, I would have had it. I have been referred to a specialist in Birmingham Hospital, which hopefully I'll get a few more not answers, because we know what the issue is, but I'll get a second opinion on my eyes. As in regards to my eyes and how they've been, unfortunately they are still declining. It is still getting worse, and over the past week or so I have really noticed a difference again. I've noticed that they've deteriorated again. I am very close to getting a proper big cane, but again, I'm just waiting for like to I'm not brave enough yet to get it, basically. It's something that I need to get past in my own head first. I need to accept it in my own head first before I get one. But yeah, I don't think that'll be too much longer before I give into it, because it's getting a little bit more difficult to get out and about on my own now, and I want my own independence back. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing okay. Like, health-wise, headaches are still there most of the time, but nowhere near as bad as what they were last year. I mean, health-wise in general, I'm just plodding along, really. My hair is growing back wonderfully. I don't know whether you've been like a subscriber to my channel since last year, but I did. If you're a new subscriber, basically, last year I went through a little bit of a health issue, and I ended up having 3 lots of brain surgery on the bounce. So they had to shave a lot of my. It sounds a lot worse than it is. It wasn't. I had to have a shunt fitted because I have excess spinal fluid. It wasn't like they didn't have to like chop bits of my brain away or anything. It wasn't quite as dramatic as it sounds, but they had to shave like my hair 3 times, so it took a long time to grow back. But I mean, this at the front, they didn't shave any of that. That was all my long hair. But all this was what they shaved. And look at it growing back. I'm really pleased with it. The colour of it is really light. Like, this is my natural colour. I'm really surprised at the colour of it. Like, I have dyed my hair since about 13 years old. So yeah, and I'm not dyeing it at the minute. I'm really tempted to. I want to dye it, but I've decided not to. But so yeah, at the bottom you can see I'm really due for a haircut. At the bottom you can see how dark it is down here, but this is all my natural hair colour, and it's a lot lighter than I remember. But yeah, so anyway, health wise, I am doing okay in myself. Like, I'm feeling okay. It is just my eyesight is still deteriorating, but I'm learning to live with it. It's just one of those things. I just have to accept it, and I've got to the point now where I have accepted it. This is who I am, and I have to live with it. There's nothing that can be done about it yet that we know of, but we will see what my appointment in Birmingham brings and what the specialists say. But I am not holding out a huge amount of hope that they say anything different to what I've already had, but we'll see. Anyway, this is a lot of rambling. Like I said, this is going to be a chatty video, and I'm already 10 minutes into talking a load of crap. Yeah. Apparently it's just a health update video. Anyway, I'll check in when I've done some work. And yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. Oh, the lighting up here is pretty special. Now you see me. No, you don't. Oh, oh, she's gone. Oh. Okay, enough of that. I've had a proper coffee this morning, and by a proper coffee, I mean I went to Costa and treated myself to a coffee rather than having an instant coffee at home. And yeah, I used to work at Costa, so I used to have about 4 proper coffees a day, and they used to not bother me at all. Whereas now, it's been like 3 years, and I probably have 1 or 2 a week. And yeah, apparently it's affected me today, and I feel great, which is just what I need because I have lots of parcels to pick. So I'm going to pick them now. I thought I'd do a time lapse because why the heck not? I will pick them. They are all, excuse the mess. Oh, there I go again. Disappear into the shadows. They're all in these boxes behind me. Yes, I know. There is mess. I have a messy house, a messy life. It's just how it is. This is my loft. If you've not seen one of these videos before, this is where I keep all my stock, in my loft. It's kind of meant to be out of sight, out of mind. However, it's also all over my house as well because I am a reseller and I am not organised. And I don't know whether there's any other resellers out there that are like me, but I am sure there are plenty of you. Yeah, so it's pointing a bit too high, isn't it? Let's point you down a bit. Whoop. There you go, don't fall. Hope you didn't get a little bit sick from heights there. Yeah, there we go. All of my stock boxes. I'm going to pick all my stock and pack it, and then oh yeah, that's it. I'll show you some of what sold and tell you how much it sold for, and then we'll just carry on plodding on through the day. It's about lunchtime, so I'm not doing very well. I've been procrastinating quite a lot this morning, but yeah, let's get on with picking these parcels. Okay, I've picked all of those. Well, apart from a few pieces, but apparently my dog wants to join in with the conversation. If you can hear her downstairs, I do apologise. But if you're a dog owner, you know that I have literally no control over that. Especially because I have a Jack Russell and a Jack Russell crossed with a Chihuahua. They're gobby. They talk when they want to talk. They shout when they want to shout. I just go along with it. I've picked most of the stuff. There's a few things that I haven't yet. There's a few like bits of underwear and stuff that I need to pick, but I'll do that in a second. What I'm going to do now is I've got a big IKEA bag full of stock that I need to put away. So as I was picking stock, I noticed a few boxes that were like had a decent amount of room, so I've put them to one side, somewhere over there. You probably can't see that. There. And I'm now going to fill them up, and I have done this in my last picking video. It's really boring and self-explanatory, so I am not going to film it, but I will briefly like talk you through what I do. Have a notebook. I will get it, hang on. Said notebook that my dogs enjoy chewing on. And I write inside, excuse the horrible handwriting, the box that it's gone in, and then each item where it's gone, and I'll do this every time I put it away. It seems quite long-winded, and it probably is. Yes, I could just bring my laptop up and just put it in the custom screw straight away, but I prefer to do it this way because I know I've always got a backup of where the item is. If for some reason, I don't know, the listing disappears on eBay, or there's a problem and it doesn't save to the SKU, or I put it in wrong, I've always got a backup of where I've actually put it written down. And I like to sit down and do it in bulk as well, so I will accumulate, I'll put maybe like 2 or 3 bags away, and then I will put them all, I can do them all at once. So on like a day where I'm not feeling too great, or of an evening when we're watching some TV, I can sit down and input them all into the computer at once. But anyway, I included it in my other video anyway, so I'm not going to show you me doing that because it's really self-explanatory. I literally put it in, I pick out a box with a letter on it, as you can see there, like that one is M2, and ow, I just hit my elbow. There's a metal pole right next to me and I just smacked my elbow on it. Yeah, so I pick out a box with a letter, depending on whether it's empty or not, and then I will just literally write, I can't read that in a minute, but I will literally, you can see, I'll write what I've thrown in that box, and then when I come to sit down, I can read this as long as I've got the right light and I've got like a magnifier that I can help me read it with. And I'll sit down at the computer and input them all at once. It just works better for me. I know it's not going to work for everybody, but this is a system that works well for me, and we always try and keep this book safe because it is full of inventory and where it all is. So yeah, that's what I'll be getting on with now. I've got, like I say, 1 IKEA bag to put away, and I try and do it pretty much every time we pick stock, or like every other time we pick stock, there's usually a bag's worth to go away. So I'm going to do that now, and then I will go and pack my orders and show you a few things that I've sold, like a few of the more interesting things. It is all clothing, so it's not the most interesting, and there's nothing massive in there, I don't think. It's just all bread and butter bill payers, but they're the ones we like, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this. So I will share a few nicer sales, and then yeah, I'll just share the rest of my day with you. I think probably going to do some listings and yeah, do some housework, and that's about it for my day, but I'll take you along with me anyway. Okay, this is a little bit random, but this is a part of my day that I always get really excited about. I've just had this turn up in the post, well, obviously. This, hopefully, is some crystals that I've ordered. I am a little bit crystal obsessed. It's quite a relatively new, like, thing that I've gotten into. I have started crystal wrapping necklaces and jewellery and stuff like that, and I just find them really nice. I don't know whether it's something to do with health and, like, my eyesight and things like that, but I am really enjoying anything that is really visually, like, aesthetically pleasing at the minute. And yeah, I thought I'd show you what I got, because why the heck not, hey? Now I have to open each and every one of them. They've all been individually wrapped as well. There's a doggo. What is it? What is it? What's it smell of? So yeah, I'm gonna now individually wrap all of them and we'll find out what they are. Okay, here are all the pretties that I have ordered, and I'm really pleased with them. As you can see, there's a bit of a colour theme going on, and I didn't even realise. It must have been the mood that I was in when I was choosing these. I handpicked, well, I say handpicked, obviously I didn't handpick because I was like not there, but I picked them all like during a live show. And I ended up spending a little bit more than what I wanted to, but I'm very, very happy with what I've got. This one, first off, is actually not for me. This is for my husband. I've been looking for a Gengar for him for ages. You can get loads of different Pokemon carvings, but I've not been able to find a Gengar. I've got him a couple of little mini ones, but I've not been able to find him a big one, so I was really happy with that. He's not really too bothered about the crystals or anything like that, because, well, he just does not care, but he is a very big Pokemon fan, so hopefully he'll be happy with that, and I'm happy with it because I think it's cute. This is my favourite piece. This is fluorite. I don't know how well the camera is going to pick up how beautiful it is, but it's this gorgeous purple and like aqua bluey colour. It's gorgeous. It's like polished on these sides into a point, and then it's left like raw and druzy on the side. Oh, it's so cute. This one's really lovely. I think this was the most expensive out of the bunch, but it's very, very nice. I love the colours of it, and if you shine a torch through it as well, it looks gorgeous. So I love that piece, really happy with that. This is actually my, well, between fluorite and labradorite, my favourite two crystals. I've been after a really flashy labradorite tower. It looks all boring, and then, bam, it just, there you go. It just flashes, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. This one has quite a strong flash to it. I love it. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. So I was really happy with that. Like I say, it doesn't really look like much, and then you'll catch it at the right angle. I really like that. I think it's really cool. But yeah, labradorite's one of my favourites. This I actually bought to turn into a pendant. This is an amethyst DT. But it's a bit big. I don't know whether it's going to be too big for a pendant. I mean, I think I will probably still turn it into a pendant. It can just be a long one. I can use it as it can be a long necklace. I might show you some of the pendants that I've made actually. Like I'm practicing crystal wrapping, and I might sell some of them on Etsy because I've made quite a lot, but I'm just at that stage where I don't think I am, I'm self-doubt. I don't think they're good enough to sell yet, but I've made loads because I really enjoy doing it. But at the same time, that's not why I'm making them. I'm not making them because I want to sell them, but I've got way too many to wear myself. And then the last thing is this oh, look at that. This labradorite sphere. Oh, look at it. Again, it's so flashy. I loves it. It's nice. But yeah, I know most of you probably won't be interested in crystals, but I am, and I thought I'd just share it as it's a really exciting part of my day when I get this order. And I said I was going to share my whole day with you. So there you go. That's like probably the most exciting part of my day today. Also, everything that it comes wrapped in, free packaging. Really impressed with how it was all packaged as well as a reseller. Very happy with how it was all packed, and now I get to reuse all of that packaging for free. Just a quick insight as to like how my crystal obsession is rapidly growing. This cabinet is pretty much full, but I love them, and I'm running out of space to put them all. I need to organise it and make it look prettier, but this is like a crystal / Harry Potter cabinet. But maybe I will do, if anyone's interested, maybe I'll do a crystal video on my favourites. But yeah, I'm running out of space to put them all. I have just finished packing all my parcels up. I just need to stick labels on them, but it is now time for me to go and pick up my son from school. I will show you a few things that I've sold. I'm just going to put them on screen, like put a few screenshots on screen, because they're all packed up now. So yeah, like I said, there wasn't anything particularly exciting, but I will just throw up a few screenshots of what sold and how much they sold for. Just thought I'd show you some of the crystal wrapping that I've been doing. This is what I tend to do in an evening at the minute whilst watching YouTube videos, or I'll do that at the weekend. As you can see, I've done quite a few. This is why I'm not sure whether I should open an Etsy shop. This isn't everything that I've done, because some of them are really not great, so I've cast them aside to redo them. I mean, a couple of these aren't great because they're a little bit wobbly still, especially at the top. Especially the moons, like, for some reason, I can't quite get the moons. I'm they're a bit wobbly. As you can see, the backs of them aren't brilliant, but I'm getting there. I just don't know whether anyone would be interested in them. Like, I've got proper self-doubt. I think with anyone that creates stuff, like anyone that makes things, I think going through self-doubt in the beginning is completely normal, but I absolutely love doing these. I find it so therapeutic. I think one of my favourite ones is this one. I love this one, this little amethyst one. It looks like a present. I really like that. I like how minimalist it is. I really like that one. What else? Oh, I like this one as well. This lapis one. I quite like the clear quartz. My son said this one looks like a submarine, and to be fair, it's not wrong. I quite like how minimalist that one is as well. But then I've worn that one quite a bit. I quite like that one. That's Tiger's Eye one. We've got a couple of Tiger's Eye actually, because I quite like it. I like wearing it because I think it looks lovely, like in light, how it flashes. That's a Tiger's Eye as well. That's the first time I've tried wrapping like this. This is macrame, like a macrame style wrap. As you can tell, see the top of it is quite chunky. But yeah, I don't know whether to try and sell them. I'm not sure, but I'm going through that self-doubt at the minute. I think anyone that creates their own stuff, I think going through self-doubt and not thinking that you're good enough and your products are good enough to sell to people is quite normal. Being a reseller, obviously selling the items is normal, like not normal, but like it's not, I'm not worried about them being good enough because I've not made them, I've not created them. I love this one. This is Labradorite. Look at the flash on that. Oh, that's pretty. And there's a flash on the back of it as well. That's nice. I like that. And my favourite one is actually one that I'm wearing at the minute, is this one. It's got a chain on it because I'm wearing it at the minute. Oh, I bought this piece off a market in York. Look at it, it's so pretty. I wrapped it myself. I just bought the crystal piece off a man selling it in a market stall in York, and then I wrapped it literally the day I got home, pretty much. No, the day after I got home, because I was desperate to wear it. But the fact that it flashes on both sides I think is really nice. And it can be worn both sides as well, to be fair. I mean, I wear it this side forward because it's a little bit brighter, but it can definitely be worn this side. I mean, this one needs a little bit of work, I think, because the bottom of it is still a bit wobbly at the bottom. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I really like doing it, and I love the crystals. I absolutely love them. This one's sweet. This is a little carnelian. Carnelian or carnelian? I say carnelian. But I like how, like, you don't really know how they're going to turn out. I just go for it and hope for the best. Oh, look at the flash on that one. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm not sure. What do you think? Should I open an Etsy shop and try selling them? And should I sell them with chains, or should I sell them without? Like, I can probably bulk buy some silver chains like this. I might buy, I mean, this one's a bit tarnished. I don't think this is a 925 silver one. But I could. I mean, I don't know whether this is 925 wire actually. I need to actually look into what I bought, because I just bought it to wrap them for me, and now I have an abundance of them. And I've got so many crystals ready to wrap, with the intention to keep buying more and wrapping more because I really enjoy it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments as to what you think I should do with them. That'll be really helpful. And if you've got an Etsy shop and you do sell your own things on there, any advice on opening one would also be really gratefully received.
Okay, it's about 5 p.m. I have almost finished work for the day. I've just put my little boy's dinner in, and my husband's gone to the gym, so he'll probably do our dinner when he gets back. He usually does. He goes to the gym a couple of nights a week and at the weekend in the mornings, on a Saturday and Sunday morning. So he takes the post as soon as he gets back from work. I parcel it all up and then he'll take it for me. Because I couldn't carry all that around the post office. Well, I could, but I don't want to. So he does it for me. Yeah, I've got some, as you can see next to me, a big bag of IKEA, not IKEA stuff, but a big IKEA bag of stuff that was donated to me by a family member. I've got 2 of them, all full of decent stuff. I think a lot of it is Wallace, and there's some Dorothy Perkins and Debenhams. All really nice quality stuff as well, like all in really good condition. So what I'm actually doing is I'm putting that on Vinted. I've been trying to do like 5-ish a day, but I haven't. I've been really bad at it. I'm really bad at listing on Vinted, to be fair. I think I've got about 200 listings on there at the minute, but most of it is just stuff that I've copied over from eBay. But this stuff I'm just exclusively listing on Vinted to try and get it moving, like try and get it shifted, because I didn't pay anything for it, so I'm more than happy for it to go for like a cheap price, like a couple of pounds on Vinted. I'm absolutely fine with that. I have sold 5 or 6 pieces of it already, like for probably about £3 or £4 each, which I'm absolutely like made up with because I didn't pay anything for it. So, but yeah, I will, if you're not already selling on Vinted, I will leave my link down below in the description box for my referral link for it. It's definitely worth it if you are not already. It's a good way of clearing out stock, but it's also great if you have kids. I sell my kids' clothes on there and people bundle it up. So if you're only selling like stuff for like £2-3, it doesn't sound like a lot, but people will make a bundle, especially if you put bundle discounts on your shop, and it does all add up. And I just keep the money in there until, what I do is I keep the money in there until I get to £100 and then I withdraw it. Well, obviously that's just how I do it, but obviously it's completely up to you how you do it. But yeah, it's I find it's a really easy platform to list on, and yeah, I've been experimenting with it and I've not been disappointed, to be fair. So yeah, I'm gonna sit and list some of this stuff on Vinted. I don't bother measuring it when it's going on Vinted for a couple of pounds. I literally, my husband does flat lay photos. We've got a massive new photo box actually, which I will have to show you next time he gets the photo box, the big photo box out. I will take a picture of it and put it on my Instagram. So you can see, we got it from Amazon. I think we paid about £80 for it, but it is brilliant. We've only used it twice so far, but it's really, really good. And it actually fits clothes in for flat lays as well, which is really handy. And so all this stuff that was sold on Vinted, I'll insert a few photos of it, like not the photo box, but a few photos that it's taken along here. Just like the Vinted photos. It's taken like seconds to do these photos because we've not bothered steaming anything because it came to us all folded anyway. We've not bothered measuring it because it's just going on Vinted. Yeah, next time my husband gets it out, I will put something up on Instagram. I'll put it on my Instagram stories so that you can see what it looks like. I think it was about £80 off Amazon, but it's really, really good. It was really worth it. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm going to list all this on Vinted. That's about it. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm signing off for the night. So yeah, I've not really got anything else to talk about. I've got nothing else to show you. This is me done for the day. If you do have any advice on Etsy, please do let me know. And yeah, if you enjoyed this kind of video, I know it was a chatty rambly one. It wasn't really a reselling video as such. It was more a Chloe video, which I've got no idea if people are interested in. I know most of you are here for the reselling content, which I fully get. I respect that. I just really fancy picking up the camera today, so here we are. I made a video. I do YouTube because I want to do YouTube. So every now and again there's going to be videos like this because I want to do them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a nice thumbs up because it helps out my little channel. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye everybody.